Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
United against Italy.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. And now they can clear their lines. Pull it. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him. There's a swagger at play.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Gerrard. Out to the right. And he lines up a cross. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Costa Curta can get it clear. And they're back on the ball again. Roberto Baggio. They've got to be quick to recover this. White to Osimhen. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Van Basten. Gerrard threads one in. Roberto Baggio. And he's taking no chances there. Gerrard! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that's nice. And he's in on... It's Pele! Goal! Manchester United! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pull it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yamal looking to get on the end of this. And that has been knocked clear. Gerrard! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Yamal. Roberto Baggio. And he's had a hit! They just took too long getting forward.
Roberto Baggio cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pull it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yamal. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger is.
Pele! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Can he get on the end of this? An instinctive delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove for...
He's gone for goal! Pull it. Yamal. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Osimhen. Osimhen! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Italy with the corner. They're first. There's the header. He's kept it out just.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a little off target. Looking for options for movement. That has been cut short. Gerrard. Now it's Yamal. Serginho. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Baggio. Pull it. White kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Yamal. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, what has happened here? Delivered with swing. Serginho. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. And we're underway again.
Italy really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Roberto Baggio. Gerrard looking to add to his goal. Pull it in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Pelé. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Yamal. Spread it left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. They get a throw in. Well read, and the danger is averted. There's the shot! And somehow he kept it out. Italy have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Hullet.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Costa Curta. Strong running down that left flank.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly...
It's Pelé! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Pelé. Great ball, and he's in here. Roberto Carlos opts to play it back. Can he get it through? Neymar! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him. There's a swagger at play.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Neymar. Zico. Pelé. And this is Pelé. And he's gone back. Platini! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And here's Van Basten. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Chance here to counter. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Back into the middle.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that's nice. Osimhen, a player who needs no introduction. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi! Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Italy still without a single shot on target. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's had it taken off him.
Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's really well manoeuvred. Alexander-Arnold. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
This is Zico. There's the shot! Rodri. And Alexander-Arnold. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. DiMarco. Lahm makes the interception. Platini. Vieira. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for options for Mouchard, surely! There it is! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Costa Curta.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Van Basten. Alexander-Arnold. It's a promising position.
Italy truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, important interception. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold. Platini demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's having a go! He's got away with one there. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Chance to deliver.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Time.
Goes to finish! Now it's Osimhen. He has a look up. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
There's the start of the second half.
Italy really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Neymar. And he's had a hit. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is clear, none shall pass. Knocks it into space. Now it's Pelé. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Messi! It's hit the crossbar. Neymar. Osimhen. Now that's well seen too. Platini. Goes for a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's tried one! Now it's Messi. DiMarco. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's Zico. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival.
Zico really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's going for goal! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Neymar with a real chance here. Neymar! That is... And it's come back out to him. He's got to be quick to recover this. Oh, well played, well played.
Italy really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Looking tidy in possession here. Shoots! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy to...
It's Pelé! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here
Neymar.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 19. Pele. Number 10. Messi. Number 13.
Kaka.
Zico. Number 11.
And here's Bale.
Platini. Coming on the field.
It could be, and the shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on.
He's gone for goal! Oh, good-looking ball. Pull it. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe, he has found the way through. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Italy really could have done without this. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
Scholes. He's looking wide. Marquinhos. And it's Scholes. He's on it, can he get away? Serginho. And Jamal. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? And they've got rid. And he's there to retrieve it. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Pulisic. Pulisic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Rice. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goes for a shot! In he goes again! Goal, Milan! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Italy finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Hakimi. Spread it left. It's just beyond his reach. Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he was quick to react.
Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! In he goes again. Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Shifted it to the flank. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. And he's straight offside. Vardiol.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Jamal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Over to the left. Now here's the delivery. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Now it's Batistuta. Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Scholes. Oh, good spread. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely spread. Jamal. Rice does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Played back in. Pedri ploughing through the middle. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Alexander-Arnold looking for options for movement, and he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Osimhen deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Serginho. Jamal is onto this. That is a brilliant interception.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Batistuta. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, what a climb! And he's there to get it away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Yamal. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pedri. Scholes. Played out to the left flank. Pulisic. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Italy really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That'll be a throw. Yamal, and he's had it nicked away. Rice. Koundé. It's gone for a throw-in. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Pedri. Yamal. And it's Serginho. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now that's well seen too. Distributed tidily. Italy finding their passes. Hernandez. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Driving on and making good progress. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's there to clear it. And it's Pedri. Giras. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Italy has the chance to go the other way. Good ball, good take. He has found a way through.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention. Italy really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Yamal. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Hakimi gets good distance on it. Yamal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Italy are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And he cuts out the supply. Koundé. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's made its way to him. Defending of the desperate variety. Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Courtois claims it, and the danger passes. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Italy really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Out towards the flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back in once more. He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Koundé. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Italy are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8, numero 2, numero 21, numero 18, numero 11.
Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Il numero 5.
De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Il numero 7.
Played out to the right.
10. Cambio di giocatori.
Del Piero. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's heaved it away. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And this is Messi. Knocks it out wide. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
White. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi gets into a good position. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, what has happened here? That's the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Roberto Firmino. Pretty much the ultimate team player, Peter, in that he gives his teammates a real lift and makes everyone feel better. He can drop deep to pick up the ball and create chances for others, or drift wide to drag defenders out of position, and that versatility makes him really hard to defend against. He's also full of running, and he's extremely effective in that first line of defence.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bale. Van Basten. It's a mighty effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Header comes in! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Rodri is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Yamal is onto this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Firmino. Reinders. Some really good ball movement.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Batistuta. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Spread out to the left. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but chance for a shot! Now, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Aimed beyond the defence, and that is expertly dealt with. Reinders knocks it into space, and a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Italy really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Costa Curta. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And here's Yamal. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. And Adams. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Yamal. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he shoots! That's a throw. And here's Reinders. Koundé wins the duel this time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Italy certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Deep cross. He rises! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on...
Hazard! Oh, what a big quick trick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Hazard. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Italy really could have done without this. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. Goal! Barcelona! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona take the lead. Reinders does really well to win the ball there. And this is Battis' shot, surely! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Batistuta. Looking to play him in. And this is He's having a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Italy can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Van Basten. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Yamal. Hazard. Opts for safety. Koundé. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Takes aim and tries a shot! It's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Cambio di giocatori.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And this is Ronaldo. He's Haaland! Tar with the clearance. Nice control. Haaland! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Numero 18.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And this is Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And that's played in low. Defending of the desperate variety. Serginho. Bale. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. And he's straight offside. Now it's Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kessié, always onto this. And this is Messi. And he's in on goal. Shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 12.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Barcelona go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gets a good foot in there. Lobbed in behind. Ball's gone out of play. Cleared away. Great vision. Oh, it's Batistuta. Messi. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And that has been knocked clear. Cafu. Oh, it's Batistuta. That's a good ball out wide. Batistuta. Di Marco.
Italy really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Italy must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And that's not going to reach. It's out of play for a goal kick. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Pedri. Messi clipped into space. He can get that clear.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And they've got rid. Rodri spots it and intercepts.
5 minuti di recupero.
5 minutes to add. DiMarco wriggles his way through, and here's Batistuta, and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. No, not quite. Pedri. Cafu. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
I think we've got Bale! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's a key interception. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That looks a good ball through. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Costa Curta. Di Marco. And it's Guardiola. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten! Oh, screamer! About as smooth as it gets. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Makalele. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Seedorf. Oh, that's well spotted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking for a runner. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That is good alertness. Alvarez! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Adams gets over and intercepts. DiMarco. Decent progress down the left. Nice control. They get a throw in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's had it taken off him. That's a little off target. Played out towards the right wing. And it's lofted through here. And it's hoisted clear. And that is a little undercooked. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be a throw-in. Italy are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guardiola did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Played into space out wide. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Van Basten. There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Italy can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Alexander-Arnold, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, perfectly measured that. Costa Curta. DiMarco. Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Italy can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Italy needing a change of fortune here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold. Italy finding their passes. Maldini tries to play it through, and he cuts out the supply. Deftly away. So we've reached the hour mark. Spread it left. Pass somewhat off target. A vicious ball here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Makaleli produces the perfect tackle there. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a pretty loose pass. Distributed tidily. Alvarez. And that should get the job done. And reclaimed it in a trice. Van Basten.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neymar.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Costa Curta. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Elects to... Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Van Basten really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Adams makes the interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17. Van Nistelrooy. Lascia il campo per il numero 7. Attenzione, un
He's
cambio.
cleared it out of harm's way. Looking for the run. Picked up Alvarez! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Short changes him with that pass. Seedorf is onto this. Alexander-Arnold. And he's intervened well there. Looking to go deep. Makaleli. Now it's Alvarez. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. Oh, just skips past it. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with the corner, there first. Tar with the clearance. Cross from Maldini. And he's managed to get rid. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! And that is the last effort of the game. Italy perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. And here's Bale. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Cantona. Now it's Messi. And here's Cantona. Cantona! Koundé gets rid without sophistication. And he's had a hit. Decent hit and on target. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Serginho completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll...
Cantona! And what a be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
That was travelling. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Villa. That is a great pick out. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckenbauer. Quarter of an hour played. Distributed tidily. Cantona. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's there to belt it away. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Terrific header! Still goalless at the moment.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tonali. And now the breakaway. Serginho. De Ligt. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten. And try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Tar, always a very imposing presence at the back. Tar is there to clear. Played out to the right. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Rijkaard. And here's Cantona. Now it's Villa. David Villa! And the ball's come loose here. Danger averted for now. Now it's Bale. Italy do have a chance to counter here. Alexander-Arnold. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he was quick to react. Now it's Cantona. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a really well-measured ball. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. And it's Rijkaard. 5 minutes till the break. That has been cut short. And he's... Great chance! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Deep into stoppage time. Osimhen, Van Basten. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
and
here.
Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold. Osimhen. Tonali. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Villa. Cantona receives it in. Cantona! And again the keeper stands strong. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And here's... tries a shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Danielson. Tonali. Tonali running with the ball. Now it's Villa. Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, important interception. So, third corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now there's a fight. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Cantona. That is a brilliant interception. Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been won straight back. And it's Beckham. Cantona. Serginho. Adams. Tonali. And he can clear it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rijkaard. Now it's Villa. Spread it left. Now it's Villa. David Villa! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 27. Numero 20. Bale. Numero 15.
It's a decent clearance.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 7. Il numero 11. Neymar.
This is Owen.
Il numero 16.
Oh, that's a shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Mbappe! Oh, horrible miscue.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di usare gli appositi cestini per la raccolta differenziata. Grazie.